You?
Good, thank you.
So Luke, what can you tell us please about Ozone products that are released and yet to be released for 2023-24, please?
So we just released the Zeolite 2.
Okay.
We have the Zeolite 2 GT and the Zeolite 2.
Yes.
The GT is ready in production in all sizes, I think. Just the extra small maybe needs a little time. And the Zeolite 2 is ready in a few weeks' time.
Okay.
Maybe 2 weeks.
Yeah, I think I ordered one. So
yeah.
What can you say anything about the Zeolite GT2 compared to the Photon? What are the main differences for a pilot on that level?
In my opinion, just give my opinion, Zeolite 2 GT compared to Photon is quite similar in handling.
In handling, you mean in the turning ability?
No, I mean in difficulty to fly.
In difficulty to fly, the same.
Yeah, it's a bit more aspecty, but if you see the specs, it's not so much difference. It's a little difference. So I'm not sure you'll find a real difference in the difficulty to fly.
Okay.
It's quite similar still.
Do you have the authority on the brakes better than the Photon? The Photon, okay, you can fly it at the lower part of the brake. And then the Zeolite is similar, or is it a bit on the higher margin of the brake travel?
This one, like the Photon, he has a long range of no action, because we want no action at full speed on the trailing edge, because it's a two-liner. When you speed up, the trailing edge goes up, and we want the lines to not constrain too much the trailing edge.
Okay.
So we are doing a lot of extra brake line.
Yes.
So you need, eventually, depending on your actual technique, you need to change to
a wrap. They have a wrap, yes.
Yeah, for example, have a wrap. Or sometimes we can even do on Enzo 3, which is even more, because it goes even further. I do position like that.
You put the line on the handle, the pressure of the line on the bar of the handle.
I do like the handle goes around and then an extra wrap.
Yes.
On top of that.
Okay.
And then it's nice, but you have to.
So the pressure will be on your hand, on the bottom of your hand here.
Yeah.
The pressure here. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But on the Zeolite, you don't need to do as much. Just the wrap is good.
Okay.
And so, in my opinion, it's nicer to fly than the Photon.
Okay.
It's really nice to fly.
As for performance, I mean, gliding should be similar, close enough. I mean, gliding in real conditions, not gliding in calm air. Gliding in real conditions.
Similar.
Okay.
Yeah.
For the climb rate?
There's honestly, we couldn't really say a difference, but from the specs, there is a slightly more aspect ratio, so you could say maybe there is a small advantage in the climb rate, but it should be quite similar.
Okay.
So
should be faster a bit?
There's tiny edge of speed.
Okay.
But main difference is the weight.
Okay.
There is like 1 kilo difference between the Photon and the GT. And then an extra kilo going to the Zeolite 2. So for me the big difference is the weight. It's also END. Yeah, it's also END in some aspects, like the spiral stability. And for that we could get rid of the winglets.
Oh yes, okay.
The winglets are on the Photon. They are helping the spiral stability. So when you do steep spiral,
yes,
it's helping the pilot to exit the spiral.
Okay.
But for more expert pilots, we don't think it's necessary.
Okay.
It's also helping the roll stability on the bar, these winglets. but also more expert pilots, they manage it better. So for this wing, which we want light, then we decided to not use winglets.
Okay.
So it's E&D. This sort of wing could be E&C as well. But
are you talking about the Zeolite GT2? It could be an NC, but you said that it's better to put it in the D class.
Yeah, this sort of aspect ratio, you can put it on the C category.
Okay.
But this one is clearly E&D because we don't think it's important for this is a wing for expert pilots wanting to do like adventures.
Cross-country flies.
Yeah, cross-country adventures, I can fly.
So Luc, for the Zeolite 2 GT weight range, do you recommend flying it at the middle top?
This Zeolite 2 is working well at the middle of the weight. It's really good at the middle. I like it at the middle. Even lower works surprisingly good.
Even the smaller sizes or the bigger sizes?
I can't say the smaller size because I'm too heavy.
So you're flying the 80 that tops at 105?
Yeah, even the medium small I can fly it very low. But the medium large in mid-weight is good. And even a bit lighter is okay.
So any new gliders like Enzo 4, for example? Are you going to release one soon? Still on?
Yeah. The Enzo 4 is a constant work. We like to try new ideas along the year, and
it's a constant evolution.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a constant work.
We are on prototype Mark 9 at the moment.
Okay.
And in total, there've been like 12, 13 prototypes of Enzo 4.
And over the Enzo 3, are you privileging comfort? Were you looking for performance at the beginning?
Yeah, the goal is to have a wing winning competition, but that everyone in this paragliding competition scene can fly.
Okay.
So we don't want to rise up the level of expertise. So we want to win competition. You need to have something overall package better. You can't just make something like top speed very good and the rest not as good. It doesn't work. You need a good climber. You need a comfortable, safe glider in turbulences.
With good recovery.
Or good feel. Good control. You need it fast and gliding well.
Yeah.
So it's interesting because it's a complete ingredients that you need to work on. But it's not very easy to improve all parameters together.
Yeah, I understand.
Recently we had one prototype which we thought was good in all departments. And we thought we're going to be ready for next super final. There is this World Cup that has a super final, and the super final is in March.
Yeah.
But now testing more the wing and comparing again with Enzo 3, we have decided that it won't be this prototype. So probably it won't be at the next super final.
Okay. I heard lots of comments on the net about nitinol rods, and pilots said, why Ozone doesn't use nitinol rods? What are your approach on this, on those materials?
There are several things. Our experience with nitinol was not very good. We have used it on some harness product like the F-Race, for example, but we have some fatigue problems sometimes with some customers where they do break after a certain time of usage. Maybe we don't have the correct alloy or something, but we don't like what we have tested.
Okay.
There is some breakage problem. The other thing we don't like is on the leading edge, is thinner diameter, make more abrasion on the leading edge, and that's a factor of aging, which is not really nice. And I mean, already with plastics, you have to be careful when you rub the leading edge. And with the thinner diameter, it's even a step further. So that's something also. And the other thing we are facing is the shrinkage of the canopy, the cloth.
Yeah.
Basically shrinks with time.
Yes.
And we're trying to get a plastic quality that makes the same evolution than the wing, so would shrink with the wing. Although it needs some time to get things correct. But with nitinol, we think we have no chance to get the nitinol shrinking. So that's an extra problem.
As for harnesses, I see that you released the Forza 2, finally. Will Ozone release an exoseat, a new exoseat, like between harness between the submarine and the Forza 2?
Yeah, there is no plan at the moment.
Okay.
Basically, we just a bit product by product, and we haven't made a big picture plan.
So anything new to add, any new products, or that's it, we talk about all of it?
We have started the development of Delta 5. I can't say if it's Reline, it's really open mind.
Or 2.5, yeah.
Yeah, completely open mind.
Yes.
Yeah. So we have at least 3 different paths because it's a long-term research work. So we just started it on the 3 paths.
Okay.
And one of them is similar to Photon. And so one of them is similar to Delta 4, just improved. And there's something completely different as well.
Okay.
And so we're just starting. First prototypes arrived. And what we are doing at the moment is ultralight, a new ultralight. And we're getting some progress now. We're close to the end, I think. Although it takes time to finish everything, certification and so on. But we are having some nice prototypes at the moment with significant, big improvement in performance.
Okay.
And still in a very light weight that we managed. So possibly a little bit even lighter than the previous one, but big improvement in performance. So that's something to expect maybe beginning of next year.
Okay, about the tandem?
And we are also working on the new tandem, Magnum 4.
Okay.
And this is also a long walk. It takes a lot of time. I mean, at least twice the time because we need 2 pilots.
Sure.
And 4 pilots when we compare 2 prototypes. So it's a tough job, but we're getting closer and closer.
Okay. Thank you very much for your time, Luke.
Welcome.
Thank you very much.